I wish we were able to go. But we're going to be in Lakeland at the stage room.
Unless you want to call in sick, then we'll go to a softball game.
Well, not after you say it on the... See what happens when you're an asshole.
That went up into my nasal area. Now we're going live everywhere. Oh, we're going live.
Whee!
It said go.
It said go, so here we go. Welcome to Road Comics Adventures. I'm Renee Bray with my partner, Flip Orley.
Hey, it's Renee Bray's birthday. Renee birthday. Renee birthday.
I've had a wonderful birthday. You have spoiled me rotten.
We've been having a good time, man.
Okay.
What?
I heard a lot of singing today.
No, you didn't.
It was beautiful.
You've been hallucinating.
Well, if you did something to cause that, let's do some more of that then.
No, it's been a great day. We got back from the road. We left Sunday morning in Virginia. By the way, we were on the road.
Why don't you take it away, Flip?
No, we were on the road in Florida, then we went to Virginia, and then we came home Sunday with like 18-hour drive.
Yeah.
And then Monday, I got to cooking for the Renee to have a birthday dinner.
I had a perfect birthday dinner. He made the spaghetti sauce that I love so very much. And
now,
I'm very happy.
People may say, oh, so you had spaghetti.
Oh, no. I don't eat carbohydrates.
Just the sauce.
Just the sauce. And it's amazing because, quite honestly, I don't need the noodles because you make it so hearty.
It's a pretty, as they say in Louisiana, it's pretty thick. Well, the Cajuns don't say thick, they say thick.
Oh, yeah.
It's, oh, Michelle, it's a thick spaghetti sauce.
So I'll translate that for the normal people and tell you it was really thick. It was filled with pepperoni, sausage, ground beef. Did it have bacon in it?
Let's see. It had mild Italian sausage, spicy Italian sausage, pepperoni, bacon, ground beef.
Italian sausage.
And then Italian link sausage.
Yeah, it was really, really good. And beautiful tomatoes. And this is the last time you'll be making it with tomatoes that you bought at Fresh Pickens.
That's our goal. We have a garden, and
we have 16 tomatoes on the vine, plus quite a few more blooms, and we're just getting started good.
I'm writing something to add Road Comics Adventures. Here we go.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Do whatever you gotta do.
Oh, see, now it says Season 2, Episode 12. Season 2, Episode 12, Road Comics Adventures. Now, this is a Facebook page. That's your page, Renee Bray page. And that's my page. No, that's Road Comics Adventures page.
Yes.
They don't have the like graphics that we get to put in.
Right, because we're feeding you directly through our phone.
Yeah, so
because we found out like last week you guys don't turn into YouTube.
We tried an experiment that did not pan out.
Yeah, that's true.
Our experiment was this. We were trying to hope that our friends would migrate towards either YouTube, Rumble, which you lovingly called Grindr, or Spotify, or iHeart, or Amazon, or...
which is amazingly where everybody else watches their podcasts. But apparently, you guys don't, so we give up. We're putting it on.
Yeah, we're gonna satisfy the people who we care about. Not those other people that we don't know.
So anyway, it looks like the two of us are finally backing up on our feet. You're not total yet.
I'm all right.
But you're getting there. And I don't know what happened in the car on the way home because I did take a nap, which is very unusual. The only time I ever nap in the car, I did once coming back from Fort Lauderdale because we left at night after the shows.
That was a rough drive.
That was really rough. And every time I go to sleep, something terrible happens. On the ride home from Fort Lauderdale, you hired Antonio.
Yeah, which that, by the way, for anybody who's Not why would you care, but for who'd been following along, that we had one which ballooned to 2 interns. It's towards the end of the college semester anyway, the end of the school year.
Yeah, so they're all doing finals
We
and
let
they
them
don't
go.
have time to work. And plus, we've been really sick.
And they didn't do a great job.
Well, let's just say when they spoke for us, we had to get a translator.
Man, I don't understand. What is that, Gen Z or Gen...
I don't know what it is, but I was like reading some of the stuff they posted
I didn't get it.
and went, holy crap, this isn't the image we want to project.
I mean, when I can't understand
It's
what
bad.
I'm supposedly saying.
It's bad enough that you think you speak foreign languages.
Dude, I am multilingual. And you're just jealous.
That's it. But anyway,
Hey! Right there.
you didn't interrupt me at all in there.
Well, I just wanted to say hi to
She's going to be here for an hour.
Well,
You
so
could have waited for a second until I finished.
Joan Lippman right there.
Hello. Just a second, I'm about ready to ream him out.
No, go do what you do. It's your birthday. You take it away, birthday girl.
What I was going to say is I did sleep home on the other trip from Virginia, but I was really sick.
Well, you said something bad happened. I mean, I
Well,
heard the
something
intern.
bad happened on the last trip, this trip we made on Sunday. And I'm not sure what happened, but I took a nap and I woke up and you're holding your arm like this.
Oh, something bad happened to me.
Yeah, and I don't know what you were doing while I was napping. Don't really want to know. Don't want to talk about it.
Well, I figured since my left arm was the furthest most arm away from your visual line of sight, that I could make the drive go by faster.
Yeah, and imagine that. He screwed it up and wound up hurting himself. We don't know. We actually don't know what happened.
No,
But it was horrible. It was his wrist and arms.
completely swole up. I didn't get stung by a bee. I didn't.
He didn't get bit by anything, but you were in a lot of pain.
Tim Mullen, spin the wheel for free cheese crackers right there.
Ah, Tim
Right there.
Mullen from the Ritz. No, I'm sorry, that leaked out. Yeah, the historic Ritz.
Yeah, they're right, because we did the Ritz in...
Winter Haven.
Yeah, recently.
And then he
Did you know there's like... I'm sorry for interrupting. There's like 6...
No, you're not. You just keep doing it.
I'm just saying there's like 6 Ritz theaters, aren't there? Around the
Yes.
country?
And we wanted to work all of them, and we started out at Tim's Ritz Theater in Toccoa, Georgia, and we hope to get back there again really soon.
That's near, by the way, the South Carolina border.
Thank you, Rand McNally.
I want to be a helper.
Yeah, you're helpful, all right. See, I said Ritz and then thought it was something else.
Well, we freaked out because, again, there's 6 Ritz. The first Ritz,
But
nearest and
also-
dearest to our hearts, are in Toccoa, Georgia. But we had an amazing time also at the Ritz in Winter Haven, Florida.
Yes, there's something special about having the Ritz name, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Because those theaters have been wonderful to us.
By the way, real quick, as an aside, Tim Mullen, Smarty Pants, I will have you know that in my time of need, Ritz crackers have seen me through some pretty rough times.
Yes, he's had a bad stomach, and Ritz crackers have gotten him through, so
Not cheesy crackers. I can't do those, but I do love the new chairs installed and new addition done.
Oh, wow.
We got slow connections by the end of the year. New chairs installed and new addition done by the end of the year. Congratulations.
Wow.
Very, very nice.
It is a beautiful, and it's very historic, and if you can ever get there, you should go. Who's on my page?
Okay, so Rebecca said hello to me. She then said happy birthday. No, that's Susan Barry Sussman said happy birthday.
Hi, Susan Sussman.
Then Becky said happy birthday. Joanne Altman, men thinking, always trouble. And then Kathy Cooper is on.
Kathy Cooper. She's my friend from California. She was at my very last comedy show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she came with Max.
I know who you mean. Actually, yeah. I didn't need any help with that. Tim Mullen, we're going to have you back for sure.
Well, we can't wait to come back. I tell you what, you are the funniest guy we've ever worked for. I'll tell you that.
That's a fact.
And we talk about you frequently. You're like family. And you know who else is like family?
Do tell.
Charlie and Monica.
Oh my, yeah.
And Tony and Harley from the Arcadia.
From the Heard Opera House in Arcadia, Florida. Could not be nicer people. Tim Mullen, you would love them. They're wonderful people.
Yeah, they're like us and you.
Charlie!
Well, hi, Charlie. It's good to have you.
She's on my page. She's saying hello. Well, she's not saying hello, but she's on. It says she's watching.
That's wonderful.
Hi, Charlie. Wait, okay, tonight's Tuesday, not Wednesday, so you have a few minutes. She's busy on Wednesdays.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I used to be a Survivor fan, too.
Oh, Carolyn Kaiser. Happy birthday, cousin.
Thanks so much.
Love you.
Love you, too.
And then high flip. She doesn't know me well enough to love me, so she wanted to differentiate. She's like, I love you, the Renee. High flip.
Flip.
That's like you got a hug and I got knuckles.
It's all right.
No, it's good.
It's all right once in a while.
That's good. So here's what I learned. Here's what I learned in Virginia. Because, by the way, Tim Mullen, just so you know, Road Comics Adventures Live is all, or at least in part, due to you. That's the show that we do at theaters around the country when we are on stage together. So here's what I learned in Virginia at Kazzy's Comedy Club. You ought not to do military humor unless you understand military humor. It's different from civilian folk.
When Flip announces to a military guy in our audience that he doesn't understand why he is at our show when he should be over fighting the war.
I did not say that or anything like it.
No, but it kind of sounded like that.
I did not say that.
The guy was a boat mechanic, and he goes, well, aren't the boats in the Sea of Hormuz?
No, we were talking because, again, Road Comics is a fun show for a lot of reasons, one of which is we talk to the audience, and we ask questions, and they ask questions, and it's very improvisational. And so this guy happened to mention that he was in the Navy. He'd been in the Navy, I think, for 27 years.
You know I'm ready to break out in a YMCA song, don't you?
Well, yeah, I do know that. In the Navy. Yeah. And so I said, what do you do? And he said boat mechanic. And then the Renee corrected him, which I thought was kind of ballsy. She goes, you mean ship mechanic? And he goes, well, ships and boats. He's multi-flotational.
And then what did you say?
And so, okay, so ha, it turns out a fair amount of our Navy at the present time is in the Middle East.
In the Sea of
Hormuz. And so since
and the whole reason he told this joke was because he wanted to say
Sea of Hormuz. By the way, Jeff Clark right there, and Rhonda Wynn and Betty Newman Panic.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
So follow along, kids. This is how my mind thinks. He goes, I'm a boat mechanic with the Navy, have been for 27 years. I'm thinking a lot of our Navy right now is in the Middle East. Where?
Sea of Hormuz.
Straits of Hormuz. And then I said, hey, shouldn't you be with the boats as you're a mechanic?
And this is the way, and the room went dead silent. And this is the look he got from me.
So I thought,
and he's like, "What?
No, what? Because
and then he says to them, "Okay, so I guess you don't want military humor." So we get in the car to go back to the hotel, and I go, "You realize you basically said to everybody, this guy should be deployed to the middle of a war." And he goes, "Well, that's not what I meant."
That's not what I meant. I meant because he's like, "Well, the boats from the Middle East are coming back." I'm like, "Not if they're broke." Like if the
yeah, because let me tell you something. If Flip steps in a big pile of it, he can't just let it go. And if you think I was going to help you, I'm sitting there dying laughing because I saw the look on your face. You get, I don't understand.
You know what? If you got 100 boats and 95 of them are somewhere else, and you're a boat mechanic, you may want to be with the 95 boats.
Okay, I'm going to point something out to you. We went over the James River Bridge. Do you
Yes,
remember that?
I do.
It's beautiful. I took some beautiful photos of it.
It's stunning.
And do you know what we saw all up and down the James River Bridge?
Water.
Military ships. Did you not see these big ships?
Honestly, no. I was looking on the bridge to make sure I didn't drive off the bridge. We didn't need to have ourselves a Chappaquiddick moment.
Well, there's never a Kennedy around when you need one, is there?
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I don't have
you couldn't have missed them. There were hundreds of boats
I don't have the kind of
and
juice.
ships.
I don't have the kind of juice
That's not what I thought you.
that juice.
Oh, you. I may have to be excused for a couple of minutes.
I don't have the kind of juice that Teddy Kennedy had. If I have a Chappaquiddick moment, I'm going to get in trouble. I just calls them as I sees them. Anyway, don't you think the mechanic should be by the boat? That was the crux of the crux of the humor.
Yeah. Let's just say it fell a little flat.
Susan Barry Sussman, Newport News, home of shipbuilding. Oh.
Yeah.
And Dennis Labrie, is that right?
Dennis, yeah, Jules.
Yeah, I know. Jewel, singular.
Jules so special she needs a nest.
She's
And she's waiting for her water to finish running before she...
yeah, she's
Yeah, Jewel made the mistake. I've known Jewel for a long, long time. And Jewel has made the mistake of telling us that she watches the podcast from the bathtub.
Was that a Dick Van Dyke episode where Laura got her toes stuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Juice.
You see what? It's been a little spicy around here the last couple of days.
It has been. Let's see. So, I'm so happy, Charlie.
I know. I'm thrilled.
Really am. Anyway, so here's the deal. If you happen to be in a military community and we're doing shows, chances are it's not that I don't want to be jokey Jokerson. It's just that
But I'll handle the military humor from here on out.
I may not do it correctly. Because the last thing I was saying is, hey, you know what? Get your happy butt, in a war zone. That wasn't saying that. It was like, hey,
But that's what it sounded like.
But if they were up
and
here,
he goes, "Oh, I didn't think about that." Yeah, I could tell that. I could tell. But what can I do? Once your mouth starts, I've tried every which way but Sunday to stop it.
you can't keep me down.
No,
Just saying.
I've tried.
Let's see, looking around. I think we're caught up. Oh, Holly Janine.
Hi, Holly. You looked beautiful in your photos today, by
Jimmy
the way.
Leonard. Happy birthday to Renee.
Hey, Jimmy. I'm sorry we're not going to get to see you Saturday night.
Oh, it's this Saturday.
Yeah,
At the where?
they're going on vacation.
Yeah, but where were you going to be on Saturday?
We are going to be at Aspirations Winery.
It's a lovely place. I mean, if you're anywhere in Florida, near Florida, if you don't mind a bit of a drive, it's clear water.
Right.
It's Saturday night, and it's just a lovely, lovely venue with really nice people that own it.
And not only really nice people, wonderful wine.
Absolutely. Holly Janine, better than the toilet. I don't know what that means. Paul Leon is watching. Holly Janine, happy birthday, girl.
Oh, thank you, Holly. I've had a wonderful birthday.
It's been nice.
I knew I would because last year at this time I was still in Orlando, and you still made my birthday very special.
It started at 12:01 a.m.
Yes, it did, and it continued during the entire day, and he's done the same thing here, except neither one of us made it to midnight last night.
No. Can they know which birthday it is?
Yeah, of course.
It's her sexy, sexy, sexy birthday.
Not that.
It's the sexy 1-year birthday. I call it the birthday for multitaskers.
There are some days you are hard to love. I'll tell you that right now, and you know it, and you do this intention.
Multitaskers. I don't know why I'm holding coffee. It's not like I'm going to get a sip anytime soon.
Well, and I was just going to get a drink.
Let's see. Donna is on. Nancy Miller. McCrawson? Do you know? I don't know. Hey,
I'm just
if you know which birthday year it is for the Renee, put it in the comments.
He's been doing this all day. You have worked to see how many times you can make me blush and laugh today.
Sexy.
Not like that isn't every morning, which brings up another subject.
I know where you're going with this. Go ahead. I'm not going to interrupt.
We are talking, it's funny because I think a lot of you have joked around with us and said, you guys should do a morning show. Well, be careful what you wish for, because we're thinking about doing one called Wildly Inappropriate, because you guys I've filmed some of our breakfast conversations. They can be interesting. We're in rare form of a morning.
They can be spicy. Rory says, hi, Renee.
Hey, Rory. He's our leprechaun, our gnome from Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
You're a little slow, but you're catching up. You've been sick. So we are thinking about doing a morning show and calling it Wildly Inappropriate. We're just wondering what your opinion is. Would you, A, enjoy tuning into it? How many days a week do you think we should do it? And I'm begging y'all to let us do it as just an audio and not an audio video, because quite honestly, I don't want to get up and do my hair.
Well, I'm not primping, first of all. And secondly...
And you know what's funny? How many times have we primped for the nighttime show?
Oh, I shower.
Yeah.
I mean, I shower for the nighttime show.
Yeah, well, I do too.
I mean, I'm still wearing my podcast pants, shorts.
Yeah, well, these are shorts because it's my birthday. These are his anti-gravity pants.
So I've got a pair of shorts.
Oh my God!
What?
If they don't have their bingo cards, they're really going to be disappointed.
No, I like comfortable outerwear. Like,
you only have outerwear.
That's why I didn't talk about anything else. But one pair of my shorts is I'm pretty sure it's not cotton. I think they're made material.
Are you talking about the camo?
No, the black ones. The black, the gravity-defying shorts.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got a pair of shorts that,
Yeah, you switched to basketball.
Yeah, because these have a little structure, so if my leg goes up, I'm not going to...
I don't get to see a show I didn't pay a cover for.
I'm not going to get a chance to use my periscope to see what's going on in the room. Periscope is code.
So, can we, now that you've hijacked...
Oh, wait. You don't know her. She's one of my peoples from the Dallas area. Ashley, Phillips... Oh, there you go. Fikes. Ashley Phillips Fikes.
Hi, Ashley.
One time, this is a billion years ago, I believe I went golfing with her dad.
Ah.
We had a lovely time golfing. We did 18 holes. We did a round of 18. Anyway, that was Ashley. Very lovely girl. Has beautiful children. I think I met her husband, and a nice
Okay,
man.
do you mind if I circle back around to what I was in the middle of?
Well, I just wanted to say hi.
No, you didn't. You told the whole short story.
Oh, yeah. And no, because I said it started with I showered. I'm still wearing my podcast shorts, but I'm wearing the ones with structure so that there's not
Because you hijacked it right when we started talking about doing the podcast.
Oh, yeah. Well, the morning show. I
Morning show.
didn't want to whoops the daisy, is all I'm saying. Anyway, No.
No.
We're thinking about doing a morning show.
Uh-huh.
What if we discuss? Because we don't know.
We're not sure. We got a name for it. Wildly Inappropriate. We think that's a great name. But is it okay with you guys if we do just audio and not audio and video? We would do it like other people do podcasts, like a morning radio show. And how many days a week would you like to see it? Because we don't want to do it every day. Because then we'd have to get up at a normal time. I'm up, but I don't.
I'm not.
Yeah. So send us what you think. Let us know. By the way, keep an eye on my page
Okay.
in case my cousin Tina shows up, because I would like to talk.
I believe Tina is on there. She popped up a little bit ago. Also, Casey, Taylor Westerfeld says happy birthday. Carolyn
Hi, Casey.
Kaiser says now you're using Navy lingo. Holly Janine, yes. Holly Jean says 2 days a week. I'm 99% sure Tina is on.
Tina, give me Brentley's last name. My cousin Tina lives in Baton Rouge, and her granddaughter is a big high school softball pitcher, and she is amazing. Her name is Brentley, and I can't remember her last name.
Well,
It's
that's okay.
she did an interview with the on TV after winning the first round of the playoff games.
Oh, wow.
And it was very impressive. As a matter of fact, I will post it on my page at some point. I am not sure what my cousin's granddaughter's relationship is to me, but she's playing somewhere close to here on Friday for the playoff. It's big. It's the championship game.
I think it's Sulphur, right?
Sulphur, that's where it is. And if we were home, we'd be going to the game.
True.
We would be going because it's phenomenal to watch her.
I think it's an hour or more away, but we would still be going.
Wow.
Yeah. By the way, one of mine, from like pre-elementary school, Brian Stam.
Oh, I know Brian Stam. We've talked to him before. Hey, Brian.
My parents were friends with his parents, which is how I got to know him.
Were they the ones next door that had cookies for...
Leave it alone, Renee. No, they didn't live next door, but I think both parents were friends with their parents, but I know our moms were friendly.
That's nice.
Yeah. And then he's got a sister, I think my sister's age, roughly.
Which sister?
One of them. The youngest of the three, Sherry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one who lives in Tucson. Anywho,
we're talking 2 days a week. Hey, Holly Janine, that's Holly's the only one that's Oh, there's Tina.
Bork.
Borque.
Yep. She's a pitcher for Saint Amant Gators. They're a very talented team.
She's a very talented pitcher. I was really impressed. I wish we were able to go. But we're going to be in Lakeland at the stage room.
Unless you want to call in sick, then we'll go to a softball game.
Well, not after you say it on the... See what happens when you're an asshole.
That went up into my nasal area.
I can't
Fun
tell
fact.
you how funny it is that you go, why didn't you call in sick? Or why you want to do? And quite honestly, we never call in sick except when...
One time.
At the Crescent Theater because you were so sick.
Fun fact, coffee in your nose burns. That sucks.
You know what?
What? What?
Nothing.
Were you going to be
Oh,
mean?
look, they're coming for you.
That really hurt.
I'm sorry that I hurt.
That's all right. It's my own stupid fault. Whatever.
It's
Anyways,
better than what happens when I'm drinking coffee and you say something because it.
so as it turns out, from what I found out when Renee used to live in Orlando, Florida, when we started talking February of 2025, and I can always see when she was consuming food or beverages and would frequently make an inappropriate comment at just the wrong time. And I guess you sprayed the dog or the
I've
walls.
sprayed the dog. I've sprayed the TV, half the living room. I spent half the time I was at home on the phone with you cleaning up messes. And you saw it actually happen here one night, remember?
Yeah.
It's not pretty to...
Oh, we could name the morning show "Prepare to be Canceled." As in, like, we would say something where
I like how you bring me right into it.
Well, yeah, you know.
Please, we know who's going to do it.
No, because
You're like the Viking shooting through the waters.
whatever I say, that stench is going to stick to you. I think you know that.
Oh, I think so.
Rick Ban.
I have no idea who that is.
I know. So when I was,
Let me guess. He lived next door to you, and his mom gave you cookies for Halloween. See, I remember the stories that you tell.
well, I'm not telling you any more stories. Rick used to
Oh,
live
please, like you could stop.
I know.
Anybody here that believes I could slow him down, tell him a story, please raise your hand. Yes, see, nobody's got it.
Marcia Brooks Neely, right over there. So Rick used to live in Tucson. I did too. I was around 19 years old, and I went and I got myself a real estate license. And then we ended up both getting jobs at Red Carpet Realty, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know how you did selling houses. I sold exactly none. But what we would do is we would go to open houses on weekends because they always catered. And so,
Right, yeah.
So that was our thing. I didn't sell any houses, but I was well fed. So I had that going for me. But he was the perfect co-worker, co-real estate. Did you ever sell a house? I didn't. I sold cars for a while, and I reluctantly, accidentally sold one car on accident, and then I was fired. My granddaughter Addie also played softball for Saint Amant, and they won state when she was there. That would be your cousin Tina.
Yeah, Tina's kids and grandkids are wildly athletic.
I played basketball my freshman year in high school. And
Did it go as well as the band that you played in?
Kinda. We'd won our first 4 games in a row. I was starting guard. I was a starting guard. And then the coach was yelling at us, and then I heard a voice just echoing through the gym that basically said, F you. And I'm like, wow, that was really inappropriate. And it was echoing like, F you. And then I thought, man, that sounded suspiciously like me. And then I saw everyone look at me, and then I realized that it was not an internal thought.
Yeah, I've seen it happen. You think he's making it up? He's not making it
No,
up.
the coach told me I never played another minute. Like, he didn't kick me off the team. I know. And then at the end of the season, he said it probably wouldn't be worth my time to go out, like, for the team the next year. Evidently, inappropriate language is inappropriate.
And this is why I said we can't be on 5 days a week.
Oh, Aunt Jean. Right
Hi, Aunt Jean.
Got Aunt Jean right there. We got Daddy-O, Kevin right there.
Hey, Daddy-O.
And we got his lovely wife, Casey, right over there.
Hey, Casey.
And Casey said, we love flip stories. Thank you. Hugs. Thank you.
Yeah.
Someone loves
Yeah,
us.
would you like to swap places? I'll stay with Daddy-O. You can come here and listen to these crazy stories because I'm just like, oh, Lord.
I didn't mean to say anything to the coach. I was just thinking it.
Out loud. But
no.
And what do you always say when you do that? It's an accident.
No, here's the thing. I don't know, like, when I'm paying attention to my mouth, it's much better behaved. But there's times where I get distracted and my mouth sees an opening and it'll say stuff that I may not find appropriate or helpful.
Your editing feature is a little poor.
It's not good.
There are lots of mornings I just look at him and I go, please.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he, and actually I do enjoy the stories. I wouldn't have moved 800 miles away if I didn't.
Well, yeah. I'm sweating like a pig. Is it warm?
I'm fine.
All right.
I'm finally warming up from the trip.
There was cold one day.
I'm talking about the car ride.
Oh, so we travel with a German Shepherd who, by the way, she's a long hair, and so, since she can't undress, I mean, she's basically naked to begin with. So we have to accommodate her in terms of the temperature inside the car, and evidently the Renee finds it chilly.
I've lost way too much weight to
Well, that's true.
have air conditioning.
Melissa Long.
Wow. Hi, Melissa. Glad you joined us.
Let's see who. Oh, Jewel.
Hey, Jewel. How's the bath? I hope it's a bubble one.
Oh, God, that came out of me.
We're definitely going to do an audio-only podcast in the morning.
Yeah, no, because that's the thing. Like, I will shower for the night, and I shower. I'm not a pig.
No, you're not a pig at all.
I'm fastidious. I like that word. That's the second time I've used it recently. I'm
I know. You know what else you like?
Straight to Hormuz.
He will find a word that he loves. And my word tonight is Viking.
We were discussing different warriors from different cultures, and we were comparing the samurai to the Viking.
And I love the Viking. The Vikings got a more powerful presence.
Well,
than this.
the samurai's stealthy. They can get in places where others can't, and no one even knows.
Sometimes we do this we got all these wonderful people watching, a lot of new people tonight and everything. Your buddy Charlie.
I love Charlie.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. I've been hearing stories about Charlie since you and I met.
Absolutely.
Charlie and John and Ted, who is wild.
Ted's a hoot.
And not only that, I actually have pictures with Ted because you were great enough to take me to meet all your friends up in Washington.
Speaking of which, you were going to meet Joe Corcoran.
Yeah, in Newport News.
And at the last minute, he wasn't able to make it. A buddy of mine from Phoenix was going to be in Virginia when we were there last weekend, and it turns out he realized he was 2 hours away and he couldn't get there, unfortunately. But that'd have been great.
But one of the really great things was when I was in high school, I went to church a lot. I sang in the church choir. And our youth minister and choir director was in Newport News this past weekend. And I hadn't seen him since probably 1973 or 74.
Wow.
And that was the first time we had gotten together. And it was a lovely afternoon talking with him.
I was going to go downstairs to meet him too.
But you were pretty sick.
I wasn't feeling great.
You scared me a couple of times because you didn't look well.
So I was gonna mispronounce this word, but since it's your birthday, I'm not going to. So I'll enunciate it correctly. But I wasn't gonna, but I am. It turns out that I may have a sensitivity to peanuts.
Well, something's going on because it seems like that's definitely it. What?
I don't know. Charlie said no stories to tell her. And then wait. No, but I was gonna mispronounce peanuts.
I knew what you were gonna do.
See, it was gonna be crotch humor.
No, imagine everybody's surprised. Oh my God, I hope the phones don't light up and burn up because it's such a big surprise.
It's a shocker.
Yeah.
No, but whatever it is, like, I'm not going through the whole journey, but we eat very, very, very low carb. We eat no sugar. So like we'll eat broccoli and we actually have a big garden with cauliflower, cantaloupe,
Cucumbers.
cucumber, and a host
I'm
of.
like, come on, you forgot the cucumbers?
So I mean, we eat some carbs, but we like kind of low carb and natural.
No,
food.
not kind of low carb. We eat under 20 grams of carbohydrates
Yeah.
a day. We eat a very low carb. We're what I call keto dirty.
Yeah, baby.
Diet.
So what we were doing just to sort of snack is we'd keep different kinds of nuts in the mixed nuts, peanuts, whatever, and makes sort of a handful of peanuts. You get some fat, some protein.
Plus, out on the road, sometimes it's just easier to stay in the hotel rather than going out to eat, and eating out's very expensive. You never know what you're getting. After living with him and him doing all the cooking, I'm used to good food, and you go out to eat anymore, and it just sucks.
Besides being really expensive, I got to be honest. I know this sounds very self-serving. I really like my cooking better than I like restaurant food. I do.
And I definitely do. So it was always, we can grab a couple of handful of nuts. You're not hungry anymore. You feel better.
Yeah. By the way, Tina, your cousin, I thought he was going to say peanut butter crackers. No, I won't eat those. So I don't know if I've got a problem with them because I don't eat them. I'll eat Ritz, but that's when I need to. The cheese
the crackers are my problem.
the cheese cracker hole is right over here. They put the cheese cracker hole. And then my dear friend Casey said, "Good thing you don't have a sensitivity to pistachios."
Ah, yes.
You're not wrong. You are not
But
wrong.
let me tell you something. I think you got to be really careful with nuts for a while because it looked like
I'm such a juvenile. I can't
we're
help
going
it.
down to 1 day a week on the morning show.
I can't help it. You can't say you got to be careful with the nuts and not have me smirk.
Well, and then
I'm
don't
sorry.
make me. And look, now all of a sudden my face is hot.
I mean, I know
Stop it.
that's the sense of humor of like an 8-year-old boy. I can't help it. My maturity had been stunted.
Oh, yeah. 8 might be late, considering.
Nice it.
By the way, Holly Janine, because she's got her finger on the pulse, and I'll talk to Jewel when we're in Lakeland at the stage door.
Stage room.
Stage room. I'll trust you on this one. God only knows why.
You're the one who looked it up. I just happen to remember. Why? Brain pills.
Oh, you're a Viking. That's all. I've said at least 3 times.
Yeah, you have. Yes, you have.
It's my birthday.
Stage room.
Stage room in Lakeland, Florida. It'll be the first time I've been back in Lakeland since I retired in June of 2019. I'm excited to get back there. I'm really excited for Aspirations Winery as well.
Right. Hey, they
But
can't.
Dennis and Jewel, I will check in with them and see. Because if Jewel watches us during her bath at night, maybe as she's getting ready for work in the morning, she can tell us what morning she would like for us to be doing the podcast.
There you go. Segue.
All right.
So there they can't see it. There they can't see it. But on YouTube, there they can see what's the graphic on the left part of the screen, which is Rebecca Rose Studios.
Rebecca Rose Studios is our new sponsor. And 2 weeks ago, yesterday,
Yeah. Yep.
we had an amazing photo shoot with Storm, Flip, and I. And we thought it was going to be torture, to be honest.
I don't like my picture taken, and you don't either.
No, and we don't do well with people telling us what to do.
No. I mean, I'm a comic. I'm not an actor. I don't take direction well unless it makes sense.
But I'm going to tell you, I was surprised at how much fun we had doing that photo shoot.
So when
They were wonderful with Storm as well.
They were
patient.
Yeah, really nice.
And they've taken beautiful photos of us. We saw one that they took. And they're not taking photos. They're making portraits.
Fine portraits.
Yes, that are for your family for 200 years from now. That's
When you first told me about them, I kid you not, it was in reference to people who brought their pets, and not just the pet itself, but like family portraits, but with the pets. And I thought that they were a pet portrait studio. Turns out no. They'll do one person, couples, full families, just pets and their families.
friends.
Yeah, so we came in, we brought Storm, and they were just lovely, really, really nice.
Allie and Rebecca. And Rebecca actually came in, the owner and the founder of the company, and she did our photos. And we're hoping in the next couple of days we're going to get to pick the photo that she gives. One of the things is we are going to have a gift for you guys, and we thought we were going to be able to get it ready for tonight, but we weren't because we've had a few delays because of being so sick.
I literally driving home, and I didn't sprain my wrist. It just got very swollen, and I was unable to use my left arm. And I've been battling a peanut stomach.
Yeah, something to the place where he almost can't move.
It's stupid. You don't know him. Good friend Randy Kamen is watching.
Hi, Randy.
Randy's from the Dallas area. Charlie from the Dallas area. Let's see. Casey said, by the way, from Phoenix, she said grab a few handfuls of nuts with lots of laughing emojis. Susan Barry Sussman said, hey, how about one morning a week?
I'm thinking 1 or 2 mornings a week is
Right.
probably what we'll do. And you know what? I told you about Susan Sussman. She was a comic that originally from Newport News that came to Orlando when I was at the Improv, and I told you she came back to the green room and
You
we
did tell me, yeah.
And then she was my opening act for a few shows. When I said, by the way, it'll only be a few because I quit. And then I met a crazy hypnotist and said, I'm back.
I'm back and I'm doing it some more.
We're doing it some more. As a matter of fact, not only are we doing comedy, and I'm not going to tell you all what we've decided to do.
Oh, do I know?
Do you know what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. What have I been working on for 2 weeks?
Oh, I do know.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
We are going to be moving into expanding our horizon a little bit. And let's just say we're taking our story on the road.
Well, we love being on the road. I mean, we love being home too, but we love being on the road. See, I'm making it vaguer, so I'm doing that on purpose. I'm helping.
Actually, I'm just going to blurt. Is that okay with you?
Excellent. No, if you want to.
We have put together a package, and we are going to do public speaking. It's not something new to me. I've been doing it for a while. I did it for child victims of sexual assault and their families. And we think we have an interesting story to tell, and motivational speaking, and the fact that we're funny is huge. So we're going to be doing some of that as well as the comedy.
Real quick, just as I like to sort of keep you up, Susan Sussman said, "You remember!" Exclamation mark.
Yes, I'm old. I don't have dementia. Of course I
Thank
remember.
you for all the great experiences, Renee. I learned so much traveling with you. By the way, you look awesome.
Oh, thank you. And it's funny that I appreciate you saying that. It's funny. That's one of the things we want to talk about is how to transform your life. And I think I'm somebody that's proof positive of that, and you're a part of that story. And you're also an expert with the mind. Not that you show it during the podcast.
I did at least say peanut,
I know.
and I didn't have to.
I'm so proud. It's because it's my birthday.
It's the Renee birthday.
You've been so good to me today. But you've been a great partner. Yeah, Susan, I had a lot of fun on some of our trips. But I will tell you, bless her heart, I was done. I was already done on those last shows.
Well, I wasn't around for that, but you know, we talked, Renee and I, extensively starting in February of last year, and every description she gave and every story she told absolutely demonstrated that she was done. She had had enough. She had done it for 30 years, done it really well, been wildly successful, and just was ready to hang it up.
That's kind of you to say, because
it's all true.
Well, you know, I was done. I was done with the business and the way everybody treated you.
It's not an easy business, and yet we're still doing that. We have that,
and we're addicted to it.
Yeah, I
Because
love
look at, I have friends right now that you can go to, that go, we didn't think you would ever go back. I didn't think I'd ever go back.
No, you were dead set on not doing that ever again.
That's true, but we went to Virginia and Orlando. You know, it's so funny. We travel so much. It used to be for me when I was living in Orlando that a booker would call and, hey, I've got a one-nighter in Washington, D.C. Can you do it? Sure. That means driving up, doing a show, getting in your car the next morning and driving home. And the money isn't going to cover the trip or barely covers the trip. That's most of your stand-up comedy until you get a TV show is all about staying in horrible hotels, eating horrible food.
I have always said, I mean, and this is, I'm 100% serious. When people ask me about my job, I would say, no matter what the money was, horrible money, bad money, okay money, great money, I was getting paid to be in a car or an airplane, an airport, hotels, eating crappy restaurant food, waiting around a bunch, being away from home, not sleeping in my own bed. Oh, and by the way, I also got a chance to do shows. But the shows, that I wasn't getting paid for that. I was getting paid for all the other stuff that you have to do that puts you in a position to be able to do a show.
But the deal used to be when you walked into a comedy club as a comedian, I walked in and the club was responsible for filling the seats and getting an audience. And things have changed now where the club is like, hey, you got to get people through the door. Now, I was lucky because I had a draw in many cities in Florida. So I didn't even have to call bookers. They were calling me and scheduling me. I got real lucky that way. But now they're like, hey, how many people can you put in the seats with your YouTube? We can't even get our people over to YouTube. So
Well, it's so funny because, again, if you're doing one show every 3 months, even though you don't live in whatever that town is, I guess you've got time to really publicize and look for groups that you can, you know, put social media posts on or whatever. But if you're doing 3 shows, 4 shows, 5 shows a week, and you're working 2, 3, 4 weeks a month, there's just no way to keep up with it, especially going to different towns where you know no one, you have no resources. So, like, how the hell, if I'm going to, and pick a town,
Cincinnati, Ohio.
how the hell am I going to get people through the door? I don't know anybody in Cincinnati or Cambridge, Massachusetts, or, you know, Tacoma, Washington. I don't know people. It's like that venue in that locality should have some kind of a method by which they can attract people.
And theaters used to bring in the crowds. Now they want the entertainers to do it. Or even worse, they don't want to do anything. They want to rent you the room. That's why we love Tim Mullen so much. Tim Mullen is an excellent executive director of a theater.
First of all, he markets the hell out of his room. He loves that room, which, by the way, is historic and amazing. If I'm not mistaken, James Brown
was a janitor
before he ever, and I think he got on stage maybe for the first time.
Very first time, yeah.
At the Ritz in Toccoa.
And actually, if you go to our YouTube page and look through some of the videos, look for Toccoa, Georgia. because I took a lot of video and film in there.
So Tim does a great job, and some others have, like, actually, to be honest, the Ritz in Winter Haven did a pretty damn good job also.
Also, and I'll tell you, somebody else with a historic theater is Charlie and Monica down at their Heard Opera House. And I love the paranormal stuff.
That's so cool because in Clearwater, in
Arcadia,
Florida, this very historic building is supposedly haunted. And besides doing shows there, they also have tours. And now they're doing sleepovers.
Sleepovers, and because the Heard Opera House is haunted. And I haven't posted it yet because we haven't had a chance to edit it.
Right.
But we have an interview with Charlie, and he tells us about the ghosts that live in the Opera House.
Aren't they also I don't think they're doing it yet, but are they talking about connecting up with like a cemetery or something?
Something like that, yeah. That's in the works.
Yeah, I mean, and if I wasn't supposed to say that, ooh, you didn't hear nothing from me. I was using my hypnosis.
I got that. I recognize this. I mean, I have been here longer than a couple of days.
That is the international symbol for hypnosis. Ooh.
Yeah, and by the way, apparently, I'm going to be living here for a while. You know how I know that?
How do you know that?
Because there's no way we can, in one trip, take all my crap that I've brought here.
That's all right. We're not going anywhere. I mean, we're going around the country, but I mean, we're not,
but we're not carrying all those clothes.
Not a chance in hell.
I know you've been pretty patient about that.
No, it's fine. The Renee, she had a hard time accepting internally when I said that mis casa es su casa, because I come from the great southwest of Arizona.
You know what? Going through south of the border does not make you a Spanish speaker. I'm just saying. How much fun was that to stop there?
Oh, for those of you who don't know, on the I-95 corridor, just south of the North Carolina border, at the northernmost part of South Carolina, is a place called South of the Border. It's been there forever.
And it was a big tourist trap back in the day. For 100 miles in either direction. Pedro says stop at south of the border. And if you're traveling with kids, and unfortunately one of mine could read, telling the other two, we got to stop at south of the border, blah, 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 blah. And every time we went up and down the interstate, we had to stop, and I could give the kids $5 and send them off to play, and I could relax.
That's actually 500 pesos. I didn't hit that up. Mike Peters, right there. Mike Peters.
Hi, Mike Peters.
Said happy birthday.
Mike Peters, thank you so much. You and Dee Dee are so special. I can't wait.
Jimmy
to
Leonard.
Get to Phoenix.
Jimmy Leonard said it's Barry Larkin's birthday too.
Barry Larkins.
Do you know Barry Larkin? Do I know Barry Larkin?
Is that Barry from high school? Barry and Bambi.
Don't be looking my way. I didn't go to high school with you. But anyway, Mike Peters, happy birthday. Jim Leonard, happy birthday. And it's Barry Larkin's birthday too.
Happy birthday, Barry Larkins. He's going to have to fill me in.
We had a great time at South of the Border because we rarely stop. Normally our sightseeing is, hey, I see something, I sighted it, we saw it.
I go, hey, can we stop? Oh, I went by the exit.
But we actually pulled
Maybe on the way back.
We pulled off the interstate, we parked, and I was able to give the appearance of doing a hernia exam on a big gorilla.
Yes.
And then I took a picture in my Mick Jagger pose standing next to two chickens.
And why did you do that?
For bark, 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 bark by Becky.
I posted it on her wall today.
Did you? Oh, Pam Pearson. Right over there.
Hey, Pam. Good to see you. I hope you're doing okay. Keep an eye out for Naniki, too. She had a doctor's appointment. She's coming late.
Barry Larkin. Played for the Cincinnati Reds.
Oh. Probably didn't go to high school with him.
I don't think so. Hey, it's Myungju Chang's birthday, too. Well, who's that? I don't know. He lives in China somewhere. I'm sure there's one. Whatever.
Jim Leonard, you're a big frickin' help.
Caroline Kaiser, Renee, you're going to have to talk to Tina. Flip mispronounce Brentley's last name and Saint Amant. I thought he would have picked up on the Cajun lingo by now. I was the same when I first moved there.
Yeah.
Is it not Bork?
I don't know.
Well, so, okay, here's, because I do...
Borque. Brentley. Brentley. Look her up on Facebook. This girl is a pitcher. She's looking to go to college on a full scholarship. She's amazing.
Here's the deal. I have learned how to pronounce most, maybe not all, words that have a Cajun sound to them. Like, for instance, Hebert, which is a last name, is actually pronounced Bear. Right? So, I mean, I've learned a lot of that. But, so, what I've not heard from here, when there's sort of like a French-Canadian name, and I heard this through hockey, like I'll take the names there, right? So there was a hockey player, I think a goalie actually, his last name was Bork, and he was French-Canadian, and the French-Canadians are the ones who came down and settled here in South Louisiana, so I took a shot at Bork because I thought that was correct.
Look, although I'm a girl from Ohio, I spent most of my young adulthood in Georgia. I speak Georgian.
Well, I thought Bork was correct.
I thought Bork was correct. I wasn't even going to try that QUE at the end.
And the funny thing is, Tina didn't correct me, but Caroline was right on top of it.
Oh, yeah. She's the older sister.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right.
And then Tina, and then they have a brother, Vance, who is younger. Military, retired military.
Have I heard of him?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know about the sisters.
Yeah, well, I talk about them more because Vance is so much younger than I am. But he's retired military. He was in the Marines.
Oh, okay.
And he did serve in wartime, just so you know, in case you want to...
I'm not saying nothing. My dad was in the Marines.
Yeah, he sounded like he could be in the Marines.
He was in the Marines, I think, for 3 years, and then they asked him to leave.
Well, my dad was in the Navy. My stepfather was in the Air Force.
Right.
He used to work with my aunt. My aunt wasn't in the Air Force. She was a civilian employee. One of the first people to work on computers at Wright Pat. We have a long military history in my family.
Mine's kind of short. Only a couple of years. And then the Marine said, hey, don't call us, we'll call you.
Yes, and I currently have...
You have a grandson.
My grandson has finished his second year in the Air Force.
So my dad used to have a different last name, which I was not born with my dad's last name, which I guess would have been his maiden name.
I don't know if you guys want to take a minute and go get a notebook, because this is going to be one of these stories where you should probably take notes, because I can see me doing a lot of what?
So my dad was born, and he had his parents' last name, and his last name is different from my last name. And somewhere along the way, long before I was born, he got a wild hair when he was still married to my mom, and they just went to court and changed their last name. And in fact, my sisters, I think, were all born with my dad's original name, and I'm the only one born with the new name. So I'm the OG of the Orley family. So I said to my dad, I go, oh, well, so, and I don't even know what his last name was. Like, nobody ever really told me his last name was, but whatever, that doesn't matter. So I go, so how'd you come up with Orley? And he goes, oh, well, I served, with my buddy of mine in the military, in the Marines. I go, oh my gosh, did he save your life? My dad goes, no. And I go, oh, did you save his life? My dad goes, no. And I go, did you serve in combat together? And he's like, no. I go, well then why did you choose a guy's last name that you served in the Marines with? He goes, because I like the name. So that was it.
I'm pretty sure that the name I was born with is the real name since my last name is Fulkerson. Nobody would pick that out and go, hey, Fulkerson's a good name.
Well, my dad...
Because you can imagine what the kids in school called me.
Oh, yeah. I had to run it through for a moment.
You know what's funny? The morning show is going to be sharper because we wake up in the morning and we're like...
Well, I've been sweating my pistachios off. Oh, Dee Dee.
Hey, Dee Dee.
Happy birthday, Renee.
Thank you so much.
You deserve the best. Celebrate your birthday today.
Thank you. And I got to tell you, has given me the best today. He really has. I had a wonderful birthday.
It's been lovely. It's been really nice. I was so excited to get home. In fact, part of the reason why I drove 18 straight hours, we left Virginia at like 6 or 7 in the morning.
Right.
And we
probably right at about 6:30.
And then we got home about 1 in the morning, Central Time. I wanted to be home Monday because here's the deal. I cooked spaghetti sauce. We don't eat the noodles, so it's not spaghetti. But it would have been fine if I cooked it today. But it really needs about 24 hours to sit in itself to really develop the flavors.
You know, I got to tell you, he added some tomatoes today.
Some Roma. I added a Roma tomato.
I'd like to apologize to all the Italian Americans.
No, but
Italians. And anybody else that threw up a little bit in their throat as he said that.
It's a Roma.
Please, stop it.
So anyway, that I was excited.
You're like a raging Viking.
Quit.
Happy birthday to me.
So I wanted to get home so that I had all day yesterday.
You had to get home.
So I had all day to cook so that by today it would be really flavorful and hearty.
And it was, and breakfast was also beautiful too. I could not have asked for a nicer birthday. And thank you to all of you that posted on my Facebook page. How wonderful are your friends and mine. Because see, I don't count it as your friends and my friends anymore.
Well, no, but I mean, it's not even so much that. Like, for instance, Mike Peters and Dee Dee and Ted and now Charlie and John, like, they're our friends. But so many of the people, for instance, tonight, like Randy Kamen and Brian Stam.
You guys are just friends I don't know yet.
Yeah. They're
and the same way with mine. I mean, Bookbag Becky, she got to meet you live and in person. I said got to. Like it was a prize, because I think it was.
Well, and then
Getting to meet you live and in person is, and you met Caroline.
And the Dominatrix.
Janet Schultz, the Dominatrix. He's got a thing for Janet.
No, I thought my dog would respond to tender love and care. And she doesn't.
She doesn't. She wants a job, and she wants you to tell her what you want. She doesn't want... She
wants to be dominated.
It was funny because at one point we were doing our podcast, and Janet, it looked like Janet was playing with her over in the side. And the next thing we hear is Janet opening the door to take Storm out. And Janet slams the door closed and goes, Janet's door. And we're like, what? And Storm will sit there, and we've worked with her since then.
Yeah, and it's weird. It's weird, like, to go, it's Janet's door, and she's looking around like, where
did the Dominatrix go? You'd think she'd smell the leather boots.
You would think. By the way, your cousin, he was clarifying. You don't know this about me, but I have a pretty thick skin. I didn't feel picked on at all, and you don't have to. I don't know if you apologize, but I didn't feel picked on. She goes, I'm not picking on you, Flip. I just wanted Renee to get it right before she talked about her and the team. Yeah,
I still don't have any clue.
And I mean, yeah, you write it phonetically, because it says, I mean, again, it's spelled the same way. ST, which I think is Saint, right?
Saints.
And then it's either a mont or a mont or a mont, right? Because sometimes the T is
Yeah,
silent.
well, here's the deal. We got a neighbor. He's got a lovely neighbor here at the house who's also a gardener, and we talk back and forth on the fence. All of your friends and your neighbors and everything have been really good to me.
I'm thinking it's a mont.
And sometimes he's from Louisiana.
No, not originally.
Well, he's from Alabama.
Yeah, but he's been here for
A long. Let's just put it this way: the first couple of months I lived here, Flip had to do closed captioning.
yeah. His voice is tick.
Yeah, it's very thick.
Tick. Like what you have when you have some of the bloodsucker burrowing into your body, giving you Lyme disease.
Cucumbers.
By the way, not just if, and I learned this the hard way. Even if a disease has a really fun name to pronounce, if it's a horrible disease, you probably should just walk away.
Look at you editing. You are getting ready for a morning show.
I almost use a foul word. But if it's a word where you don't know what it is, or if you're joking with the military and you don't, like, sometimes it's okay to edit.
Shut your low carb hole. I love it because you don't know how many nights we do in shows. And he is just talking away, and I go, oh, Lord, he's about ready to step. Oh, there it goes. And he's oblivious to it. And that makes it funny to me.
I have made some mistakes. Susan Blank.
Hey, Susan, how are you doing? Have no clue.
She's mine.
That's why I have no clue.
Yeah, no, she's mine. You're mine. Mine.
But it's really funny. My people welcomed you with open arms right away.
Yeah, Susan, this is Renee.
Hey,
Renee, this is Susan.
Your fans have been a little bit harder, except for like Mike and Dee Dee and
Not all.
Sarah and
Some.
Andrea and Joanne. God, I love Joanne. I love Holly Janine. I love you all.
I think Joanne has jumped ship.
No, she hasn't.
I'm kidding. I just want to use a military term. But do you see where the boat mechanic needs to be near the boats?
You guys, I've heard this for 18 hours in the car.
Kim North
What do you call her?
Hawkins. Kim Corseiden?
Yeah.
I almost called her Kim Cantrell, but Kim Corseiden.
Kim Cantrell, Sex and the City.
Actually, yes, but I know her from Mannequin.
I didn't watch that.
Well,
you know me,
we can see if it's on a streaming service. Here's
Oh, we're gonna watch a movie tonight for my birthday.
Yep. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Kim Cantrell was a mannequin in the movie Mannequin who would come to life at night with some guy who worked in the store or something like that. And I almost want to say there was a Jefferson Starship or Jefferson Airplane song that they played in that soundtrack.
I love Jefferson Starship.
I mean, I saw that movie
go
once.
figure. Jefferson Starship's something I'd like.
Right. I saw that movie in the 19 whatevers, like once. I don't know why that's sticking in my mind though, but I think Kim Cantrell was.
We might have to download that. That sounds a little interesting.
Download. What you mean is stream it. Linda Sam Cookie Shackleford, right over there.
Hi.
She's mine.
But
I'll share. This is Renee. I don't know if you've met yet, but so anyway. But by the way, for any of you who have seen it, is that Kim Cantrell, and was she in? And I think it was called Mannequin. I think they made a sequel that I never saw, but I don't think Kim Cantrell was in the sequel. Was Kim Cantrell in Porky's? Did you ever see Porky's?
when are you gonna even stop asking? You have a lot of hope for me.
I'm
don't you?
60.
That someday, Did I not go through Wait Until Dark?
Oh, Kim said all except Kim Cantrell. I guess she likes that better than Kim Corseiden. And then Kim also wrote, yes, she was. I think she was in Mannequin, and I think she was in Porky's.
Well, I think Kim agrees with you.
Surprise, surprise. I was not a Sex and the City watcher.
I have never seen an episode of it, but I remember the commercials.
What? You never watched the movie Mannequin? It was amazing.
Ah, well, I will take your word for it, and we will,
We'll see if we can't find it on one of the many streaming services that we subscribe to.
uh-huh. With our 75-pound and under dog.
And one of our fleet cars.
By the way, I'd like to shout out to Darius and David from Newport News.
Wonderful, wonderful people.
Yeah, I told Darius I would be sure and shout him out.
So we had stayed at the Spring Hill Suites in Newport News, or just outside of Newport News. Was it in or...
I don't know.
In or near.
I didn't really want to get into all of that.
Anyway, and we met them there, and they could not have been nicer. And
they took really good care of us.
Yeah, that's all I was saying.
And gave us a lot of snacks. Because there was a basketball tournament there. And let me tell you something. You talk about a food shortage. Let a bunch of high school boys get up in the morning before you get up. I mean, I felt like we were going to have to fight for sausage. I should have just said eggs, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I can honestly say, not that there's anything wrong with it, but I have never ever fought for a sausage. Not that there's anything wrong.
Stop looking at me. I'm begging you, please stop. You promised me you wouldn't do this to me.
Yes, they called Lassie in Porky's.
They what?
I don't know. Jim Leonard did. OMG, Renee.
I can't imagine which of the things he's saying.
I think you fighting for a sausage. I'm quite certain that's where he was headed with that.
Well, he's got a big man crush on Christopher right now.
Oh, really?
Jimmy Leonard does. Yeah, because apparently Christopher's gotten in some massively great shape.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And you know he's a pilot for American Airlines.
See, I'm not in massively great shape because I'll only have sausage if it's readily available. I'm not willing to fight for it.
You're killing me, Small. You're...
Oh, Maddie Knuckles. Mine. Maddie. The Renee. It's her
Hey,
birthday.
Maddie.
It's her sexy, sexy birthday for the whole year.
The whole.
The whole of you. So anyway, let's see where we at. So we're getting close to an hour 30. Let's talk. Anything else you want to talk about? It's your birthday. I'll defer to you.
For a second, and then you can't help yourself. You just jump right in. We got upcoming shows this week. If you guys are in the Lakeland area,
That's Florida.
please go to my page and share the Lakeland event. We hope to sell it out. I think we will. It's a great little room, and the guy booking it is an amazing guy, and we want to help him out. Also, if you're in Clearwater, please do the same thing with our Clearwater event. Also, please keep an eye out tomorrow, because at some point tomorrow, I'm going to be posting the gift certificate
To
that...
Rebecca Rose Fine Portraits. That was helpful.
Because it's going to be a gift certificate that you can use, and all you have to do is say that it came from Flip and I. Because trust me, they haven't forgotten about us in the 2 weeks.
No, I don't think.
No.
Oh, by the way, as an aside from Mike Peters, in the movie Mannequin, the Jefferson Starship song they had in the movie was Nothing's Going to Stop Us Now.
I love that song.
Yeah. I saw that movie once. a cajillion years ago.
Yeah.
Brain pills.
Well, I wasn't taking brain pills, and I remembered a comic from a gazillion years ago.
Carrie Jolly Day.
Hey, Carrie.
Mine. Carrie, the Renee. Renee, that's Carrie. She a lovely woman. Absolutely, positively lovely.
Oh,
lovely
everybody I've met that are your friends are lovely. Sarah and I talk a lot. I
Yeah.
love Sarah. I love Susan, Ted's wife.
Absolutely.
Lara?
Oh, they're his cousins, John and Lara.
John and Lara.
Yeah.
I love them. Just beautiful
Lovely
people.
Yep.
Lovely people. Joanne.
So,
Jean.
Aspirations Winery this Saturday. That's in Clearwater, Florida. We have the stage room on Friday, Lakeland, Florida. And then next week, this time, we'll talk about a couple upcoming shows I have in Phoenix. But we'll save that chatter for next Tuesday. See what I did there? Team player. And by the way, so Rebecca Rose Fine Portrait Studios, they're not in every location. They're in like 6 places?
6 or 7. And I can tell you, if you want a wonderful experience and a top quality piece of artwork for your home, this is a place to go. I'll put out the coupon tomorrow, the offer that she's making to everybody who follows us. Also, she is on Facebook and all other forms of social media. Please like and share her page. She's a wonderful person. She's an artist of the finest quality, and please share her work. It's beautiful.
Now the thing of it is, and I've said this before, but I think it bears repeating. Much like anyone can tell a joke, there's a difference between someone who tells a joke and then a comic, like a professional comic, and you can always tell the difference. Every phone has a camera.
Not always.
Well, you can.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. I have been so disappointed on some of the younger comics I've seen.
Yes. But every phone has a camera, and people are snapping pictures right and left. In many cases, you have so many pictures on your camera roll in your phone, you don't even look back at them. And then a lot of them, they capture a moment. They do, but they're not great quality. These really are fine portraits. They are wildly professional.
Like I said, they reminded me of the old oil paintings of families in the big mansions. There's something to be kept in our family heirlooms. Her portraits were really beautiful, and Flip will be working on that tomorrow because we did a great interview with her, and behind us you can see a lot of what we did.
And truthfully, until we went there, and I'm not trying to be stupid about this, before we met there, I don't know that I would have understood the value of it because I was one of those. I've got, a phone with a camera, and I actually have a 35
And we've
millimeter.
all seen, anybody in our age range has seen Olin Mills photos.
Yeah.
This is nothing like that. I was so wildly impressed. And I also thought they were going to be snotty and it was going to be uncomfortable.
And they couldn't have been nicer and more patient, fun to hang out with.
Fun. And they even gave Storm a big bag of treats.
Yeah, so, and this is not a hard sell. I mean, they've been generous and kind enough to sponsor our podcast and what we do, but I'm telling you straight up, I do now see the value in it. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's the kind of thing that what we're going to take away, like either if Renee could leave to her kids or grandkids, I could leave to my son. They're stunning. Really,
they are
truly.
really stunning.
So,
and as a matter of fact, as soon as we pick ours out and get it, you will see it hanging here at some point.
Yep.
On every podcast.
We'll move the wheels slightly to the side, and then I'm going to take the picture I have behind us, and I'll put that elsewhere, but also prominently. But yeah, we'll put the portrait right up here. Very excited about that.
Yeah, I am too.
So with that said,
he even dressed up for it.
I don't do that often. And I'll tell you what, the second she said that it was a wrap, I was out of my picture-taking clothes in the blink of an eye. Picture-taking clothes on.
Yeah, what's funny is we had the portraits made, which will last a lifetime, and I changed my hair the next day immediately.
Yeah. So that said, shows coming up. We're going to do, I think, sooner than later, we're going to do a morning show once or twice a week. We're going to start our public speaking careers in the not too distant future. We've got a production company where
we're already doing commercials.
And some other things seem like they're starting to pan out.
We're working on stuff.
Yeah. So
we don't like to blow it early. We booked some rooms.
So where people our age typically are winding down their careers.
We're ramping ours up.
Yeah. You know what? We're on pork time, and we're going to make the most of it.
And we have a good time, and I get to do it with my best friend.
Right back at you. So that said, what do you think?
I think, give me a chance to say, I'm a Viking man.
And if you're sitting out there going, that's the 4th or 5th time she said Viking, is there some reason? Yes, and it's because she's amazing, the whole of her. That's what it is.
With a W.
Yes, with a W. Thank you for the clarification.
Anytime, Samurai. We're out of here.
We're out, bitches. We'll see you again soon.
Thanks for joining us again.
It always takes us a while to figure out how to end.
It always takes us a while to get off.
That is not always true. Thank you. Take care. It's Joe Corcoran.
Hey, we talked about you earlier.
Just on time to say goodbye. I'm so sorry. We miss singing you Newport News. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Take care, y'all. Bye.